Dinosaurs night before Christmas. 'Twas the night before Christmas when all through the hall not a creature was stirring until the dinosaurs started their Christmas party. Every Christmas Eve, the dinosaur fossils in the museum come to life to sing, eat, dance, eat gingerbread, and be merry. And this year, a young boy who lives across the street gets to join in the magical festivities. This rollicking tale is a great Christmas treat for dinosaur fans young and old. The Dinosaurs Night Before Christmas. 'Twas the night before Christmas when all through the hall not a creature was stirring. There was no sound at all. The fossils were standing where they always stood, looking out over a now fast asleep neighborhood. And across the wide street, a small boy tucked in it tight wished the museum's dinosaurs all a good night. But just as the boy was beginning to doze, an unusual clatter of noises arose. Such a racket of creaking sounds filled the boy's head that he woke with a start and sat straight up in bed. Peering out through his window, he saw, clear as day, that the dinosaur fossils were starting to sway. Back and forth the bones shook on their pins and their stands, swinging necks, bending knees, and outstretching their hands. And, believe it or not, it was certainly true that the dinosaurs' bodies were growing anew, sprouting rainbows of colorful feathers and scales from the tops of their heads to the tips of their tails. So fantastic a scene, the boy had to see more, so he dashed down the stairs and right out his front door. With no care about snowdrifts that covered the street, the boy hurried in just in his bare feet, and by luck, the boy found the museum unlocked, so he raced to the dinosaur floor. Then he stopped. For he suddenly thought, could a room full of beasts who for millions of years have had nothing to eat find a small bite-sized boy so delicious a sight that they'd forgo a friendship for sheer appetite? And just then from behind the boy came a loud hiss as a large toothy mouth seized the boy. With a kiss, a T-Rex who was wearing a wreath on his head, eating handfuls of saurus-shaped gingerbread, and an ambush had caught the small boy, don't you know, standing right below the dinosaur's mistletoe. That silly dinosaur gave him a big kiss. Yeah. Look at all those dinosaurs. With a pat on the back and a cup of eggnog, the boy helped the kind of dinosaurs light their Yule log, and together they joyfully danced round the fire, singing holiday songs in melodious choir. Then a band of young duckbills, all dressed up in holly, invited the boy, with a gesture quite jolly, to stand upon their heads and reach way out far, and top their tall tree with a bright Christmas star. From a distance, the soft twinkling sound of sleigh bells echoed through the large hall as a booming voice swelled, calling Bronto and Maia and Stedgy and Packy on Tritops and Raptor on Rexy and Backy, and cheers rang out as through the window appeared Santasaurus with sleigh pulled by 8 dino deer. Handing out gift-wrapped packages to every beast, Santasaurus swooped down and then headed due east. But the boy, catching hold as the sled sailed by, hitched a ride home with Santasaurus through the night sky. Look at that Santasaurus.
Where?
Right here. This is Santasaurus.
Yeah.
You see him?
Yeah.
Landing safe in his bed on soft pillows of down, the boy waved as Santasaurus flew over town. And the Santasaurus said, as he sped out of sight, "There's a dinosaur ball every Christmas Eve night." Shining rays from the morning sun on Christmas Day made the nighttime festivities fade fast away. But folks at the museum all wanted to know why the T-Rex was holding a sprig of mistletoe. You see that, Sonny? He's holding the mistletoe. Read dinosaur Christmas music and read alouds. Okay, you want to sing these songs with us, Sonny?
No.
No? Okay. Next book? Want to put this in the computer?
Yeah.
Okay.